I'm sorry. Wait, what did you say, Amanda?
Nothing.
Extra, extra.
You heard it here first, folks, for the first time. She said nothing. She kept her mouth zipped shut with full of bees. Okay, here we go. Aaron?
Yep.
Aaron?
Uh-huh.
Are we ready to start the podcast?
I'm actually rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this just in. Aaron is rolling. He started the podcast without my knowledge, secretly recording me.
Illegal.
I was going to make it be a surprise that you're here.
Oh, sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, it says, well, now the surprise is ruined.
Well,
okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Top.
No, welcome back to the podcast. Here to ruin everything is the A-Train.
Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for a dime. His sister bought another and she paired it with the lime. She put the lime in the coconut, drank them both up. She put the lime in the coconut, drank them both up. She put the lime in the coconut, called the doctor, woke him up. Said, "Doctor, is there nothing I can take?" She said, "Doctor, to relieve this bellyache." She said, "Doctor, is there nothing I can take?" She said, "Doctor, to relieve this bellyache." He said, "Now let me get this straight. You put the lime in the coconut and drank them both up. You put the lime in the coconut and drank them both up. You put the lime in the coconut. You called the doctor, woke me up."
So here she is. I had a whole thing planned, but no, she can't keep
Do
her
it
mouth
again. Start from the
it's too
beginning.
late.
I thought you had me starting already. You
All
were
right,
like
here we go.
extra things.
Here she is, everyone. You asked for it. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to the podcast. A-Train.
What is this song?
It's God Save the Queen, it's called.
My fathers died. Hello. All three of you who asked for me to come back, I'm here.
Here she
This
is.
is so-
It's the Queen Bee. Oh no, the A-Train has a new origin story. She has become one with the bees as well.
Oh no.
A-Train, can you tell us what has happened? A-Train, you're the B-Train now.
I'm the B train.
Yeah, because you have gotten... So what happened?
Well, I was running after I was the A train. I was running really fast,
Uh-huh.
and there was a big beehive in my mom's front yard,
Yeah.
and I ran right through the bees, and I ran
God.
so fast that they penetrated into my skin and got into my blood.
So they got into your system.
Yep.
So now you're part train and part bee.
Yep.
And I'm just bee man.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like your powers have surpassed me now.
Well, because
'Cause
you
you-
don't have super speed. As fast as a train goes, like up to 60 miles an hour.
So you have the speed of a train, the agility of a bee.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The ability to hover
So you can hover?
and smell flowers. That's pretty much it.
And since you're a lady, you make honey. And you can make honey oil slicks. I don't have, like, honey slicks. Like when people...
No, I'm the queen.
Oh, you're the queen?
I can command bees to make honey for me. Bees find me. Bees follow me wherever I go.
Well, what's the point of having the bee man now?
I don't know. I guess you need to figure something else out.
I need to fuse with a different machine or creature.
Yeah.
Shit.
You need to fall into a vat of acid or something.
Well, that'll just kill me.
You need to mess with one of the Mind Stones from the Marvel movies.
Oh, from Wonder Woman? Wait, are mines... Wait,
Something like that. Mind Stones.
is that from Marvel?
Yeah, the stones. What are they called?
Yeah, Aaron will know
Infinity
this
Stones.
shit.
Infinity Stones.
Aaron will know this shit.
Did you watch WandaVision?
I did.
So I have a question. Why is everybody making believe it's good? Is it because it makes you racist or something if you don't like it, or
It stars
Is it
two
a-
white people. 3.
well, that's what. Well, no, there's some diversity in there, but also I'm just curious as to why everybody's saying it's so good, and I watched
Because people.
I watched 10 minutes of it last night and did not enjoy it.
Okay, well, you're not going to get it if you don't watch. If you've never seen any of the other Marvel stuff. So if you know all the Marvel stuff, it's probably better than if you don't.
Aaron,
My nose is itchy.
Yeah, I mean,
well, maybe you need a septum piercing in there.
Yeah. Say what, Aaron?
Yeah, you need to have seen all the Marvel stuff, unfortunately.
But you watched it all.
I have seen all of it, so yeah.
So, do you like it? Do you think it's good, the show?
It's interesting. I don't know. It's not my favorite thing. I'm not like blown away by it.
Yeah. I didn't really understand. Some of it I go, what?
So you need to
You need to have seen
every single
22
Marvel
movies.
Truly. At least the 2 Avengers movies, or 3.
Yeah, she comes in Avengers 2.
Are
Who?
all the Avengers are white, aren't they?
Well, up until 2014 or
I mean,
so.
one is green, but yeah.
Oh
They're
yeah,
all
that's
white.
true. How can they demand diversity when people are green and shit?
One guy's green, isn't
They're like,
the
we
Hulk.
want diversity. It's like one dude's made of iron.
One dude's made of iron.
Another
the other
one's
dude's
green.
like a god, Nordic god or something. Or
They're all-
something.
yeah. No, I get it though. I'm not
I don't really
slamming.
know.
I'm not. Hey, everyone. I have an announcement to make.
Yeah. What?
I believe in diversity, and I'm not making fun of it.
I'm not making fun of it either. I think it's
Well, I'm actually not only not making fun of diversity, I'm supporting it, and I will gladly
Replace
remain
me.
unemployed. So
that young.
places can be more diverse.
Mm-hmm.
I will gladly not gum up the works by trying to be a white man making a living to support his family. I will step out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I will get out of the way and let diversity do its thing. I'm joking around.
I
This
was
is a
reading
comedy
this. I was reading this article this morning about the really.
Wait, you hear that?
expensive-
Aaron scratching his neck into the microphone.
That was my leg, actually.
Oh, his leg. That's how powerful his microphone is. He leaves it on and it picks up
God,
leg
shut.
sounds.
I have not missed being away. Truly. The
have
way you
not
pick on
missed-
Aaron, I don't miss
You have not missed being away.
being away from this.
Oh, we forgot. Hold on. Wait, we have a commercial. Okay, no, go ahead. Say what you were going to say.
I was going to say, I don't miss the way you treat Aaron.
Okay. Duly noted and discarded.
I got fired a few weeks ago
No, you didn't.
by Brendan, yeah.
I fired him. What did I fire you for? I forget.
I don't even remember.
Scratching your neck into the microphone?
Possibly.
I've been scratching my head.
Damn. So you got your hair done, huh? Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
Well, after, like, there's a postpartum thing that, like, a few months after you have a baby, your hair starts
Makes your
to
hair
fall
look
out.
cool. But wait, you started to say something before I was mean to Aaron.
Oh, just I read it. It's kind of serious. We don't have to
Go
talk
ahead, say
about
it.
No, I was reading this article about these fancy private schools in, like, New York and LA. Just how they're kind of fucking everything up.
Why?
Because they make up, like, a third of Ivy League college populations or kids that go to these, like, super elite, expensive, you know, $60,000 a year schools.
So wait.
And they
you're
have
saying-
fake diversity there. That's what led me to that.
You're saying that. Hold on.
This is what I'm saying
This
is
story is blown wide open by the B train. That rich
rich
kids
people,
are gaming the system.
Yeah,
is what
no,
you're
their
saying?
rich parents are, and thus allowing their kids to have a future that they're already going to have. They don't need a good education to get a good job because they're rich.
That's. I mean, here's what I say. Why not eliminate the middleman and just say, listen, if your parents make over
You can't go to college.
$1.5 million a year, we will give you a Harvard diploma for $750,000. Whatever the cost of 4 years tuition is, we will put you on a payment plan, and you can just have the diploma.
Yeah.
You can
And
either
let other kids who could use a good education to get a good job.
And then we'll get the kids who grew up in a blue collar, low. Is it called lower class?
Low income.
Low income.
Bottom class.
Yeah, the classless people.
Poor.
We'll let them. Then we can let those people who work their way up from the bottom have a chance to actually work for this diploma.
Yeah.
Work hard and make something of themselves, where your son or daughter who we gave a diploma to, then hopefully the kid who works their ass off for 4 years or their whole lives to get to Harvard, and then works their ass off for 4 to 10 more years in Harvard to get whatever degree they want. Then when they're done, maybe your son, who we handed a diploma to, will hire them.
Exactly.
With their company.
Hire them with their hedge fund company that their dad owns.
Right, yeah, or whatever office they're quote unquote elected to from their political dynasty family. Hopefully they will not create laws that inhibit these other kids from realizing their dreams.
Exactly. I mean, it's really crazy. And it's like the few, students, black students that get into these, these elite colleges are like lucky enough to win some lottery to go to these expensive high schools. Like that's how they can get to Harvard. It's like, well, if you're not in one of these high schools, like your chances of getting into a good school are very, very slim. I mean, I guess like Ivy League, there are other good schools that aren't.
Well, also if there's a wing of the school named after your father or grandfather, I think that helps your chances.
Oh yeah. People like to forget about not only white privilege, but wealthy privilege. That's the
Isn't
bigger
that
one.
really all it is
Yes.
wealth privilege?
Yes.
I mean, okay, I get it. White privilege. Here's where I think white privilege makes...
Well, white people are mostly the wealthy class is mostly white because it's like old money.
Right.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we've covered this in the podcast before, where I feel like generationally things should reset after, like the great grandchildren of J.P. Morgan should not be enjoying the wealth that their great grandfather created by gaming the stock market and killing people so he could be the only guy in charge of banks and steal or whatever.
Yeah.
But just because your great grandfather made the Titanic sink so he could be the only person running the railroads.
Stop. Is that a thing?
There's a conspiracy about the Titanic.
Oh,
it was
my
full
God.
of, there were a bunch.
Whoa, my hair.
Oh, you know what it was? I think it was it people who were going to do away with the Federal Reserve?
We're on the boat?
Yeah.
No
There were all
way.
these people, all these bankers or something.
Yeah.
No way.
that
I've
what it
never
was?
heard that before.
That's the
How
theory,
exciting. How exciting. What a new thing to know. I got to take this off.
No!
It hurts.
Just leave it on.
It makes me feel like I can't breathe.
What, do you want to put a space
I
in?
can't breathe because of Bill Cosby.
Oh, man. Have we ever played that?
Oh, I don't think so. That's one of my favorite clips ever.
Oh
Maybe
my
I'm just
God.
hot. Maybe I'll just take this sweater off. Jacket off.
Yeah, it's a little more than a sweater. It's like a winter coat.
I love this coat. I look like a hobo, but it keeps me so warm. See, I don't look so fat.
Okay, here we go. J.P. Morgan planned the disaster to kill his rivals.
Way. I've never heard that before.
According to this theory, millionaire banker J.P. Morgan planned the Titanic disaster to kill off rival millionaires Jacob Astor, Isidor Straus, and Benjamin Guggenheim, who all perished aboard. The theory hinges on the fact that Morgan had originally planned to sail on the Titanic but changed his mind shortly before it took off. Yet it doesn't offer any explanation for how he caused the ship to hit an iceberg and kill over 1,500 people, let alone the 3 men he supposedly intended to die. To top it off, the theory claims Morgan wanted to kill them because they opposed the creation of the Federal Reserve, even though Astor and Guggenheim don't appear to have taken a position on it, and Strauss actually supported it. I mean, whoever's writing this article.
So J.P. Morgan wanted the Federal Reserve? Did
Yeah.
not. And they didn't.
And they didn't.
supposedly?
The Federal Reserve, I mean, I feel like a lot,
let's not get into it.
They're saying that's why Kennedy was killed too, because he was going to do away with the Federal Reserve. And this is just a fact. It's not a conspiracy theory. The Federal Reserve Bank is privately owned.
Yeah.
So all of the bank that prints the money and that lends us money is privately owned. So all of our tax dollars are going to the families who own the Federal Reserve Bank. And that's not even a crazy conspiracy theory. That's a legitimate fact.
We should start. Well, isn't there already a
Doesn't matter. There's
conspiracy
already
theory
everything.
podcast?
No, I don't think there are any of those.
We should start one, and then it could be like a conspiracy / advice podcast, because that are some.
We could combine. Okay, what are the most popular podcasts? We have the murder stories, true crime,
comedy
talking. Conspiracies is maybe not. Is that a popular genre? Probably.
Well, does that fall, like, what was Joe Rogan's? I mean, his not conspiracy, but it's leans sort of that way. I don't know.
I mean, I think he just, yeah.
Dude, imagine if we got the guests Joe Rogan gets.
I
Then
mean,
we'd be popular.
UFC fighters?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, aside from
Bernie.
like Elon Musk and Bernie, like, yes, of course, he's got, well, Joe Rogan his podcast is basically another late night talk show. Like, it's a stop. When you're promoting something, it's a stop that you make because he has the most powerful fan base in the world.
Damn.
I mean, he basically has the minds of 30 million people or
30 million?
How many people listen to his podcast? That's probably not right, but
You might be right. I don't know the numbers
Christ.
exactly.
That's a lot. How many do we have?
It's a direct. We have 1/1000th of that.
We love you. Just letting you guys know, we love you, listeners. Especially me. I love you more than Brendan does.
I love the, like, this is a good look for you. 'Cause
Oh, yeah?
I like the amount of, like, forehead.
Well,
leave it. Don't leave it.
It's a little Bernie-esque.
Because also it's like, it's almost like you're smart too. It's like, oh, that's part of your powers.
Because I have a big head.
Yeah.
My brain is big and I have a big old head.
And folks, you're missing out if you're not watching the videos of this podcast, you know.
Some people don't watch it?
A lot of people don't watch it. There's a lot of work that goes into these videos. It's not your typical, we're not just like three guys sitting around mics talking.
Talking like loud like this.
It's not, we're not slamming other podcasts. I'm just saying the video is not just, there aren't just cameras trained on people talking to microphones. That's an element, but there's a lot of technology that goes into this.
And a lot of prep. Look at this. Do you think you think I wake up like this? This is hours of beauty
I just wish you would wear your
routine.
septum piercing.
This is hours of a beauty regimen.
So you won't wear the septum piercing because you think it makes you look ugly, but look at yourself.
I have a firm stance against the septum piercings.
You know
I
what?
just don't
Septum
like them at all.
piercing, here's a tip for girls or
They look
guys.
good.
Guys.
Oh.
It's not that they look good. Any girl with a septum piercing is down to do anything sexually.
Especially anal. I think we've tweeted that in the past.
1000% will do anal. Anyone, any woman, hear ye, hear ye.
Anal.
Hear ye,
So
hear
weird.
ye.
Such a weird, God.
Hear ye. Hear ye, hear ye. Let it be known, everyone in the World Record Podcast community, if you are attracted to a girl with a septum piercing, she will 1000% do anal.
My brother Michael's been talking to this girl in one of his classes, and he found her on Instagram, and he was like, "Yeah, she has like a piercing and
Did you tell him?
tattoos."
Oh,
like,
piercing, tattoos. Though she smokes cigarettes. Then probably.
I don't know.
Maybe it's vaping now.
And guess what? Her name is my mom's name. I was like, "Run for the hills." No, I'm just kidding.
That's perfect for
I
your
do
brothers.
love my mom. This
Yep.
is a little message for all you moms out there. I love you.
Oh, you love all moms.
Well, I myself am one, and I hope to God that they don't speak about me the way I speak about my mother.
Who? Our children?
Yes.
Well, they're not old enough to. Number one, they both love you so far
Yes.
because they're stupid. No, our children are amazing. They're amazing. Oh, let's find Janice Dickinson. This is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. It's so funny.
This is one of the best. You know, I have like a very vivid memory of us
Of watching
seeing
it.
this.
Yeah, at your old apartment.
In my old
We
apartment.
were just like, what? What is wrong with her? She's crazy.
Well, it's just, and this is, I don't want to.
Don't get into the Me Too movement. Don't lunch in
It's
there.
not the Me Too. It's just the statement, believe all women.
Well, to be fair,
To make a blanket statement to believe all of anything, any person.
Okay, can I speak as the only
Because
woman on
Janice
this podcast?
Dickinson, but she's under the umbrella of believing all
Okay,
women.
can I talk?
Okay.
I think everyone agreed that she sort of backtracked the movement a little bit. Everyone was kind of like, we don't want you to talk because everybody knows that you're insane.
Well, it's also she just wants to, it's keeping yourself in the media.
We'll play the clip and then everyone will know.
Okay, here we go. So to set this up, this was
on Nancy Grace.
Nancy Grace, the pig demon Nancy Grace, who somehow is not. How do people like MLK and JFK get murdered and Nancy Grace is a billionaire? I'm not saying to murder Nancy Grace.
She's a billionaire?
No, but she's probably worth a lot of money. The weirdest thing was when she had like twin babies.
Yeah.
Not that long ago.
Oh.
And I'm like, isn't she like fifth? Like she seems
Old.
like an evil old hag. But it's like, oh, she can still have kids?
Well, probably not.
No, it was maybe
Not without
it might be 10 years ago.
Scientific intervention.
So Janice Dickinson. This is when the Bill Cosby stuff was first coming out, and I guess Eric Gardner, the first guy who got murdered by the cops, who said I can't breathe.
Yeah. This was a few years ago. I was
It was
before Marley.
2014.
Yeah. Oh wow.
It's got to be. So then Janice Dickinson goes on Nancy Grace all pilled up out of her head. I hope this is a good. And Nancy Grace, let me see if.
Janice Dickinson, supermodel.
That's an awful. Hold on. Let's find a good.
And she, you have to say that she's the world's first supermodel.
Yeah, that's her claim to fame.
Supermodel of the world or whatever.
Joining me right now is the original supermodel, as she has dubbed herself.
Yeah.
She's dubbed
Janice Dickinson, supermodel and reality TV star, is joining us. Ms. Dickinson, thank you for being with us.
I can't breathe because of Bill Cosby.
What do you mean?
I can't breathe because I haven't slept in weeks, and with everything that's going on, I haven't been able to breathe like the whole nation is doing right now, protesting. I am protesting because of the unresolved
She didn't really think
issues
it out, except
due to rape from Bill Cosby. I'm just starting to exhale, and I will say this: I sobbed all weekend, not just for me, for what's going on with these other women. I'm in huge gratitude to the Los Angeles Police Department. Thank you guys and gals out there.
trying to get out of the.
It's about.
It's like, but wait, what's the? I can't.
She wasn't expecting. What do you mean? She thought he'd be like, yes.
Yeah. So.
Girl
Ms.
power.
Dickinson, after you came forward, at first, a lot of these women had no name. They were all Jane Does. A few of them allowed their names to be out there. But when you came forward, a lot
Actually, I'm
of
going to give
people...
Aaron a shout out. The Chris D'Elia's accuser is a Jane Doe, right, Aaron? Jane D''OE.
Jane Doe, yeah.
Because the
That's
woman
funny.
who wrote there was an article about Chris D'Elia, and it was written by a woman whose last name started with D''.
Oh.
I'm just like, what are the odds
I know.
of a D' going against another D'? And then I sent it to Aaron, a screenshot of it, and he said that because the woman accusing him is a Jane Doe, and he said it should be D''.
Where does that even come from, the D''?
Italy. Ooh, that's loud. Got to get these levels figured out, YouTube.
What do you mean?
know you. You don't know them, but they think they know you. We all think we know you because we've seen you on TV.
We all think we
We've
know
read
you.
about you in the
And that's
tabloids.
also, no offense to anybody out there, but that accent is not, that's a red flag.
We think we know you and all about you. So when you came forward,
Nancy
you
Grace's
really
Southern
put
accent.
a name and a face
Not just
to
Southern
this.
accents.
Others have come forward, but you're the one everybody feels that they know. And that has really changed the focus
And you can see
of this
this on the
whole
video
investigation, in my mind,
Oh, put
is
the
that a
clip up?
name and a
It'll be
face
up
has
right
been
there
put
behind us or
on this.
whatever. Right
It's
here.
not
It's right
somebody
here.
in the shadows that never came forward.
There's Nancy
It's
Grace
you
right
and
there.
a few other brave ladies that are weathering the storm.
And it's behind you, too.
I'm sure you never expected the hate that has been
Dude,
sent your
imagine
way
being a weather.
after you
Pause it for
came
a second.
forward.
Imagine being a weather person.
Every day I imagine that.
Here we have onshore flow, and up here it's going to be hot. Down there it's going to be cold. Over here's the mountains. Here's the ocean.
You should get your hair cut like that for real. I think you look hot.
How do I get it? With the rat tail back there?
I mean, if you want.
God.
With a little trashy
No,
taste.
I look like
A little taste of trash in the back.
well, you know how that guy called me white trash when I was walking
That was
the
me.
kids. He wasn't wrong. I mean, I looked pretty shitty. I looked like a hobo for sure.
I don't know what to say to that, but I know that I am an American, and I know that this country was based on two premises: freedom of speech and the right to bear arms.
What?
Okay? And it was
This
the
is
right
about.
thing for
Wait,
me to
it's like.
do.
But did Bill
when-
Cosby
Did he
molest you or
actually
not?
rape you?
What
What are you talking about?
Several people about this.
But it's like, I guess the whole,
this
but that's
first
the
happened.
message of the Believe Everyone is like, well, don't discount her because she's obviously nuts and on drugs.
Well, but everybody I think was like, yeah.
Well, why?
Because listen, if you
And I
listen and
told-
look at her.
This will come out later. I'll give it all to
She's
you when
on
it comes out, Nancy. But
fucking
it's
crack.
my
She's on
right
something.
as a woman, as a parent, to protect women
Listen.
out there worldwide and to protect daughters and granddaughters, sisters and mothers. Okay? It is my
Ms.
right,
Dickinson.
and it is. And I want every woman out there to please hear my words. We've got to stop this man. He will keep doing it.
Okay, at this
took a
point,
month
he's
off.
like 90 years old.
Yeah, I don't know that he's.
Like, what do you mean? I think it's like past
Well,
the
I
point
mean,
of stopping him,
If
right?
he really, I'm not we're not discounting what Bill Cosby did.
No.
No,
And
but what I'm
obviously,
saying
like,
is,
if you were a victim of his, you would be passionate
yeah.
against, like, I want this man to be punished, but she's not staying focused.
Well, she's on many drugs.
And
or
she's
something.
there's something going on because she's just trying, she's not really saying anything.
Well, she's not answering any questions. Well, what happened with you and Bill Cosby? America, we can have guns in America. It's like, okay.
And grandmothers and daughters and granddaughters.
Okay, Jana.
Well, listen, let's not ridicule Janice Dickinson. Let's hear what else she has to say.
Innuendo. He was in me.
Tell me this, Miss Dickinson.
And you got to see the look on
everybody-
Nancy Grace's pig face.
yeah, she's just
Let's
like,
see. I'll back it up a little bit just to.
you got to make.
We'll keep doing it.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what started that. What was the question? That.
Aaron's loving
It
this.
is my
Dickinson.
right.
I've never heard
It is
this.
my
Ms.
right,
Dickinson.
and it is. And I want every woman out there to please hear my words. We've got to stop this man. He will keep doing it. He took a month off. Innuendo. He was in me.
I don't understand that.
Tell me this, Miss Dickinson.
It's not the pun she's looking
everybody's
for.
come out of the woodwork to give an
Nancy Grace is
opinion
just like this the
on
whole
your
time.
story. But for our viewers,
Okay, Miss
they've heard me
Dickinson.
talking about what you've said. But I want them to hear from you. It's just like when I had juries for all those years. I could tell the jurors in an opening statement, this what happened, this what happened. She's going to say this, she's going to say that. But until that witness takes the stand and looks the jury in the eyes and tells them what happened, it's all just a hill of beans. None of it matters. I
Hill
want
of
to hear
beans.
your story of when you say Bill Cosby
let's see.
molested you.
Okay, so what did
The
he do?
Pilgrims came over on the Mayflower.
I was on a job in Bali,
Well, she's-
Indonesia. I was contacted by Cosby saying that he had heard that I was there working. He wanted me to fly myself from Bali. He wanted me to stop my job working for on a calendar. He He then asked me to get to Bali. I said, I can't afford to get to Bali.
Wait, she
He
was
said,
in
well, I'll
Bali.
get you an economy ticket. I said, I don't fly economy. That's like a long way to
Aaron
go.
fell asleep
he
at
said,
the cameras there.
okay, send you first class round trip ticket.
He's into this.
And so I said, okay.
I'm not doing
I
anything.
arrived in
I wanted to
Reno.
see you.
Okay, wait, pause it. Hold on,
also-
pause it. So she was in Bali, and he contacted her and wanted her to go to Bali. She's like, I can't go to Bali, even
Is
though
that
she's
what
already
she said?
in there. And then she gets to Reno. So
Wait, okay, let's find out again.
let's
see.
start it over, and then we'll leave poor
so
Miss
I
Dickinson
said,
alone.
okay.
It probably she probably was really raped by him.
Maybe, yeah. Possibly, I guess.
Well, she was a babe back in the day.
He said, well, I'll get you an
Okay, hold on.
It just doesn't make sense. Let's just try to.
Okay, let's see.
I keep putting my lips on the thing.
Say
And
Bill Cosby molested you.
okay, here we go.
I was on a job in Bali, Indonesia.
She was in Bali.
I was contacted by Cosby
Okay.
saying that he had heard that I was there working. He wanted me to fly myself from Bali. He wanted me to stop my job working for on a calendar. He then asked me to get to Bali. I said, I can't afford to get to Bali. He said, well, I'll get you an economy
She's
ticket. I said, I don't fly
misspeaking.
economy. That's like a long way to go. He
That's
said, well, okay, send you first class round trip ticket. And so I said, okay.
not a good
I
Cosby.
arrived in Reno. I also informed him on the telephone.
So she meant to say that,
that
he wanted her to fly from
Reno.
Bali to
Okay.
Reno. And yes, it would have been good, more like, I can't, okay, I'll buy you a first class ticket to Reno.
Jelly pop or whatever.
Jello.
Jello. You know who used to do a
Give
good.
you a first class ticket with unlimited Jello pudding pop.
You know who used to do a good impression of him? Kenan Thompson on SNL.
Not anymore. They have all that scrubbed.
Jimmy Fallon did do blackface, which is kind of crazy.
So did Jimmy Kimmel.
He did?
Yeah, he would do Karl Malone.
I don't know who that is.
He's a basketball player.
That I will have nothing to wear because it would be winter time and it was in the summer in
Well,
Indonesia.
why
at the
was he
time.
flying you there, Janice? What was the pretense of flying you there?
He told me that I was going to get a job on the Cosby Show. That I was going. He was
Why is
going
she
to,
screaming?
talk to
She's
me
trying to-
about, putting me on the Cosby Show.
All right, that's
and
enough.
he also told
Wait,
me,
it's almost over.
I heard you were singing. You want a singing career because he knew prior to that I had been in rehab in 1982. And he had heard because he contacted me in rehab then. Sent me a couple dozen red roses, this married pig. And he told me that he wanted me to, he'll have someone there helping
Can I
me with
ask
my
you a question?
singing career.
If a married man sent me a couple of dozen roses,
Also, how did that rehab work out?
I would.
me.
I mean, it's different. And women, you know what I mean. If you get flowers or something or fruit, but when you get red
Fruit.
roses, a dozen long stem red roses, that sends a completely different message.
Cut
I
to
would
the
be
A
flattered.
train.
Well, I remember
I
those
would be
roses,
flattered.
and I remember that even when I went to ask the people at the rehab, St. Mary's in Minneapolis in the middle
They're
of
like,
winter.
no,
This-
don't plug us.
How
Don't.
did he
They're
even
like,
know that I was there? It's supposed
doesn't
to be
work.
Anonymous rehab. Why are they
Might be
putting
the
this
worst
pig on the
rehab.
phone?
Yeah. How easy is she to find in the 80s? Like,
Well,
you
she
didn't have
apparently
Google,
was
you
the
have cell
first.
phones.
Bill Cosby was, one of the biggest stars in the world, so he could just call his manager and say, "Hey, I like this." I mean, I imagine it still works like that. Like Leonardo DiCaprio is not Googling anyone; he just
Guess
calls
what?
his manager and
I
says,
have-
"Hey, I saw this underwear ad, and I want to bone the chick in it. Can you please line that up?"
This is what I have intel from an actual model who made out with Leonardo DiCaprio. She said that literally any new, a model that's signed to an agency, like any new model, he okay. Well,
Go ahead.
okay, so he just hooks up with literally every model. He's hooked up with every model.
So
At
it's-
least made out with. I mean, my intel said she didn't bone him, which makes me crazy. But one time she was at my house and she texted him and he texted her back. And I fell on the floor. I was like, Leonardo DiCaprio's kind of in my living room in a weird way. I said, tell him to come over here. Tell him to come here.
So me and Leo have something in common.
What, you both made out with my friend?
No, we both, every new model we hook up with.
Yeah, right.
What's so funny about that?
Nothing. You of all
people shouldn't be laughing because it is fucking true. I hooked up with a model today.
Okay, but a different, not like a runway model.
It was a psoriasis model for a psoriasis commercial.
All right.
And she got fucking her arms all fucked up with psoriasis.
Who does the commercial?
And I hooked up with her.
All right.
And there's an athlete's foot guy. And he's a model. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, bing bong, thank you. Bye, sweetie. Bing bong, thank you. Goodbye. Ba-dum ching. Creepoo. Bye bye. Thank you. Come again.
You can see your stupid hands. Watch. Cut to me, Aaron.
Thank
Still see
you.
your
Come again.
Stupid hands in the frame.
Stupid? Is this stupid?
Ah, yes.
Is this stupid? A skull ring. Skull pirate bracelet.
I love, like, I look on my Amazon orders to see when something's coming, and it's like, oh, 3 orders of these weird necklaces and rings and bracelets.
Don't give away my secrets.
For someone who's very, anti-whatever.
Amazon?
He sure likes to order.
No, you are
bracelets from
single-handedly
Amazon.
keeping Amazon in business. If everybody's curious as to how Amazon makes $1 billion a day, go to our mailbox. See who the packages are addressed to and where
Shut
they're
up.
coming from.
You're so full of shit.
No, I'm not.
Who's that?
It's a model.
Mm-hmm.
Hemorrhoids. It's a hemorrhoid model.
They don't use actual, like...
Models for hemorrhoids?
No, they don't.
That would be a good commercial. It's 2021. We'll just have a guy bend over, spread his ass cheeks, show you his actual hemorrhoids, and then show a hand come in the frame.
And poke it?
No, and apply preparation H to the roid, and then show a time lapse of the hemorrhoid disappearing.
I've seen this on a podcast
What?
in the studio.
What?
Art Shavir.
What did he do?
Spread his ass cheeks and show his hemorrhoid.
Oh my God.
Well, that's not a commercial.
I mean, it kind of is.
Okay, so
I mean, it's a hemorrhoid on camera. Good God. You were here?
I'm always here.
Oh, did it make you sick?
Aaron lives on the roof. He's got a tent on the roof.
He's a roof sleeper guy.
How many phones were there in Bali in the 80s?
I understand what you're saying. How the hell?
Well, listen, we're not here to dispute her claims.
I think Aaron's just trying to get down to the nitty gritty.
Well,
I've never heard it, so I'm really hearing it.
Well, that's the problem. Is you hear someone like that telling a story, you're like,
there's a lot
she's
of
out of her mind.
Well, that's the problem. Is she's definitely out of her mind. Her personality is off-putting. Her delivery of whatever message she was trying, like it seems she's just trying to get sound bites in there. But overall, we don't know what happened to her.
He
We're not
probably did it.
discounting her. Yeah, he probably did it, but her presentation of it is there's comedy to be found.
Her co-opting the I can't breathe.
I can't breathe because of Bill Cosby.
That's completely different. That
What
has
do you-
nothing
what
to
do
do.
you mean?
What do you mean? Nancy Grace cut through her shit.
Well, Nancy Grace is a pig demon.
I think she's pretty.
She had a nip slip on Dancing with the Stars.
Ah!
It's weird.
She got nice titties.
Ew.
No.
Oh, God.
Did you see the video of Chelsea Handler skiing down the slope in her underwear?
Oh, why would she
She's
do that?
in really good shape.
For attention? Oh, yeah. That's
Why would she do that? I don't know. Just to be for her friends, her close circle. No, she's in good shape.
Yeah.
She's a good skier too. She's going fast. You know when they just go whoosh, whoosh, like that? Whoosh, whoosh,
Maybe
and now
that
they're
could be
skiing
one of
good.
my powers. Since you're
Skiing?
the A train, yeah.
You can ski.
The B man who skis?
You can do cross country skiing. which
Is
is
that where
just
you
walking.
shoot? Oh, that's the biathlon. Is that where you ski and then shoot a rifle?
What?
Biathlon, it's called.
No,
Look
it's
it up.
not.
Yeah, it is.
No,
It's
it's
an Olympic
not.
event.
It's an Olympic event.
Where you ski and then you shoot something?
Yep.
Yeah, you ski and then you
Cross-country
shoot a
skiing.
target.
Guess what? Speaking of world records, I was at my dad's the other day. He watches the news all day, and there was a Mario Andretti. Is that
Yeah.
the guy's name? Broke a world record for driving a car made of cake.
What?
So he drove the car made out of cake, I don't know, 20 feet, and he set a world record. It's basically the frame of a car with a cake put on top.
Well, that's not.
It's not like the wheels are made of cake.
Yeah, that's reaching.
Hello, it was on the news. So you know it's true.
Believe all news.
Yo, I need Botox for real.
Yeah.
My brother gets Botox. You know, I never assume people have Botox, but once you're like, do they have Botox? And you're like, oh yeah, duh. Like, I don't ever assume people have plastic surgery. I mean, unless it's like super obvious. Listen, I would get Botox. I'll get this. I haven't really looked at myself in the mirror in, 4 or 5 months.
Did you ever look at your butthole in the mirror?
Yeah.
Or what was going on back there?
Nothing. It looked good. Small.
Got a small hole.
Yes. My poops are small.
Yeah.
They're like little snake, like little gardener snakes. It doesn't open. The doctor said that's a problem.
Hey, how's it going? This is the B Man.
Hi.
I'm here with the B train, formerly the A
Hi.
train.
Cool. How can I help you?
Well, we had a question because the A train is now known as the B train because she had she was running fast and ran into a beehive, and then the bees fused with her.
Okay, I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm pretty busy. But
Oh,
if
what's
you have
going
a
on over
question,
there?
I'll be happy to help.
Okay, yeah, I guess because me as the bee man, my powers are just that I'm fused with the bees, and I need a secondary thing because the A train still has her speed.
I have speed and bee powers.
Yeah, and I just have bee powers, so that kind of nullifies our.
Now I
partners.
have a leg up on him.
Yeah, so
Now we're not the
skiing,
same
I
level.
guess as a
All right,
comic
see you
book,
later.
do you know any comic guys who ski? Comic superheroes? He hung up. Well, I know the Silver Surfer surfs. Is there a skiing comic guy?
I've never heard of it. Skiing seems to
But is
me a
that
little
even a
bit
good-
feminine. Snowboarder. You should be a snowboarder.
But that's like skiing. And also like would your powers, your speed, would that transfer to skiing, bike riding?
It's only
etc.?
running.
But you could ride a bike fast if you can run fast.
All right, then, yeah, sure. My speed is everything. So so speed is my thing.
Maybe
Strength
slow.
could be your
Well, I have the
slow.
strength of the bees. We both have.
You
the
don't have
strength of
super
the-
strength, though. Bees aren't strong.
Aren't they?
No, they don't lift anything. They just fly.
But I feel like all insects are strong.
Okay, so I have speed. So now these are the elements of superhero: speed, strength, telekinesis, invisibility, flying.
Maybe I can be invisible.
There.
But that doesn't. No. But that doesn't.
More like being good, morally good, like Batman and Captain America.
Morally good.
Yeah, he doesn't kill
It's not
anybody.
a
Batman.
power.
I'm saying it's like an aspect of superheroes.
Okay.
You could
Well,
be a
that's not-
robot.
So wait,
You
Captain
can
America.
be a synthezoid or whatever.
Captain America's only power is that he doesn't kill anyone.
He's a nice guy. He's a good guy, and he's fast and strong and hot.
But is that true? He doesn't kill anyone.
I was saying Batman doesn't kill anybody.
Batman kills tons of people.
No, he doesn't.
In the movies.
No, he doesn't, does he?
No.
He doesn't kill. That's like his. That's
There's
his like
at least
ethical
some
dilemma.
collateral
No.
because they're
Hi,
blowing
thank you for
stuff
calling.
up.
Oscar.
How can I help you?
This is the B-Man. Does Batman not kill anybody?
I'm not. Who are you trying to reach?
Oh, I'm calling you guys, but I'm sorry. I have Big Nancy on the line, and she was saying that Batman as a superhero doesn't kill anyone. But then
I'm sorry. You keep going out in and out.
Oh, Big Nancy said Batman doesn't kill anyone, and then I have a question about bugs.
Are bees strong?
Are you calling for in Florida?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
We have a hive in our front yard. It's a big hive, and B-Man wanted to try to get it down, and I said you need to be careful because bees are really strong, and B-Man doesn't know if they are strong, so that's what we were just going to call and ask and see if they have strength.
Because I have the strength of the bees, but my question is, does that make, if I was a man with the strength of the bees, would that make me stronger than the average man?
I am totally lost. I don't know. We can come and remove the beehive if that's what you're asking.
That's all right because B-Man's fused with the bees, so they accept him as one of their own. But I have power of bees and I have super speed. But B-Man's saying that. I was like, well, no, you can have power of bees and you can be super strong. And he says, I already have strength because I'm fused with the bees. But I said, I don't think bees are strong inherently. They just fly.
And the A train is now known as the B train because she has super speed like a train.
And I ran so fast through a beehive that the bees got fused into my skin. They mushed into my skin and get into my blood.
Got into her system.
Got into my system.
But I already had that power. Can you hear the bees?
Do you have stinging power?
Well, but you would have that too. Because essentially you have the power of a train and of bees.
Okay, so now you have to have the power of bees
ma'am?
and the power of another something that's...
Can you hear the bees, ma'am?
No, I can't hear the bees. I just hear you guys, and I'm not understanding what. If you're needing our service,
Yeah.
I can send a technician out.
Can you hear the bees now? Listen.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So, okay, getting back to the original question. Are you familiar with Batman?
No.
Batman,
I'm not.
the superhero, Batman.
Okay.
You've never heard of Batman?
Cartoon character?
Yeah, well, I
Sure,
mean,
the comic guy. But I guess maybe he had a cartoon?
I feel like it's been mostly live action.
He decides to make the decision to not kill. And this is, I think, gone over in Batman Begins, the Christopher Nolan film, right, Aaron? Where Ra's al Ghul wants him to kill this guy who, killed a whole family. And he's like, I can't do it. Ra's al Ghul's like, what? You got to kill this bad guy. How do you think we're going to, change the world or something? And that's when Batman leaves.
Hold on. Ma'am, can I just interrupt? We planted a bomb in your extermination place. Okay, I hung up.
Good, dude. She was a bitch.
She was that.
But am I right, Aaron?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Gabagool? Is that
Ra's al Ghul. That's where he learns how to be a fighter.
Is that an Italian superhero?
It's Liam Neeson.
It's Liam Neeson. Well, spoiler alert.
Oops. You think it's someone else. You think Liam Neeson's his buddy, but he turned out to be Ra's al Ghul.
Wait, what is this? What movie is this?
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins.
Ra's al Ghul?
Ra's al Ghul.
He's a...
You're dumb,
he's a
dude.
R
Did I not
apostrophe.
see? Is this the first No, wait. The first So the first Batman movie has Michael Keaton in it.
Yeah, that's Batman with Jack Nicholson.
Right.
After that comes Batman...
Returns, which is Keaton again.
And
Yeah.
who?
Danny DeVito
No, that's
and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Val Kilmer, no?
Nope, that's Batman Returns. That's number 2.
No.
1992.
No.
And
He's Batman Batman Forever is...
Val Kilmer.
And that's not with the Penguin?
No, it's Two-Face and the Riddler.
Who's the one
Yes,
with
you're right, you're right.
with the other guy? What's the one with Robin?
That's Batman Forever.
No, that's different. That's Batman with George Clooney, and
He's in both, yeah. Robin stays the same person, the same actor.
God, I'm confused.
Hold
Chris
on.
O'Donnell.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't pull out your phone.
Well, I wanted to figure it out.
We'll figure it out via the telephone, through this telephone.
Okay, there's Batman Forever. There's Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
That's George Clooney.
Yep.
No, see, that's
What did you just say, Aaron?
Schwarzenegger.
Comics.
Hey,
Cancel.
this is the B-Man. I have a question with, I'm here with the B-Train.
Hey, toot toot.
We have a question about Batman. So number one, the B-Train says that Batman doesn't kill anybody. Is that part of his, is that his thing? He won't kill anyone?
He'd rather not. I mean, but you shouldn't define yourself in black and white rules like that.
But he
would rather not kill anybody.
Right. He tries to be he tries to be morally right. Yeah.
Yeah, things happen in life.
Cuz that's what happens in Batman Begins. You've seen that.
Also, there's so many Batman stories and Elseworlds and alternate world things and other things that it's all convoluted now.
That's true. Back in the simple days with Batman Begins, the Christopher Nolan film, though, they go over that, and he says that he doesn't want to kill anybody.
But
anyway, you guys have a great day.
The first one, well, wait.
Wait.
I'm super busy.
What's going on over there?
What's
at the store? I'm at work.
Yeah. Is there customers there?
Yes.
Oh, can we speak to a customer, please? This is the B-Man and formerly the A-Train. She's the B-Train now. And we're real-life superheroes.
Right on.
If you can hear the bees right there, I have the power of the bees. So just put a customer on the phone because I'm sure they would like to speak to one of us.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going? Is this a customer?
What? No, I'm one of the guys at work. What's up?
Oh, hey. Well, this is the B-Man and the A-Train, but formerly the A-Train. She's now the B-Train. She has the speed of a train and the power of the bees. And I'm the B-Man, and I only have the power of the bees because I was fused with bees. They got into my system. So number one, I need another power to go along because now there's no point in us being partners.
Because I'm more powerful than him now.
Well, she has more power. She's not more powerful. But so are there any superheroes who ski or snowboard, and is that too similar to the Silver Surfer? He hung up. All these comic book guys are super busy, but here's a fact.
Nobody's there.
Nobody, they're not busy at all. They're sitting there reading a comic book.
Annoying.
Guarantee. Should I find a place? Let's see. Hold on. Let's do this. I'm going to send a spy into this comic book store and have them tell us if the comic book guy's busy. How's that sound?
There's over 30 more minutes of this episode at patreon.com/worldrecordpodcast. Join today. Join today. Join today.
Yo, it's the B-Man, the real B-Man here. Thanks for listening to that episode. If you want to hear more, like twice as much of that episode, go to patreon.com/worldrecordpodcast. $5 a month gets you all the bonus uncut videos and episodes. Go to YouTube, watch the videos. There's free videos up on YouTube. But to get all the bonus stuff, Call of the Day, voice memos with Amanda, full videos, full episodes, go to Patreon, $5 a month. Get all the shit. It's like $1.25 a week. Or just keep listening for free. I don't give a fuck. Peace.